Hey, everybody. Happy Friday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this. Thank you for joining me. Grandma Nay, nice to see you. Yes, mount the like button. Grandma Nay says so, so be sure to do so. Happy Friday, Grandma Nay. Thank you for joining me today. We have some really cool stuff to talk about with your Sagittarius New Moon that we'll have next week, next Wednesday on the 23rd of November. And these are LuckyScopes. I'm going to talk to you about why they're so lucky as opposed to your regular tarot scopes. So, on Wednesday, November 23rd, 2022, we will have a new moon in Sagittarius at 1 degree. So Sagittarius is ruled by the planet Jupiter, right? Which is the planet of luck and abundance. So that's what makes it lucky, but that's not all. The new moon is going to harmoniously trine Jupiter in Pisces, making it even luckier. So you can see over here where the highlight is, Jupiter is at 28 degrees Pisces. Now that's within only 3 degrees of Aries, right? The first degree of Aries, 28, 29, and then 1 degree Aries. And Aries is a fire sign, and so is Sagittarius. So they're making a trine. So this new moon in Sagittarius is trine Jupiter. Not only is it ruled by Jupiter, this Sagittarius moon, but it's trine Jupiter, making it very, very, very lucky. So what we're going to do today is talk about where you can have luck and where you're going to experience a new beginning, where there is rich, new, fertile soil that you can plant new seeds. So new moons are all about new things, new beginnings. So you want to determine what new things you want to invite into your life over the next 6 months. You could make a list up to 9 things that you want to invite into your life. And you can even light a candle. What should your Powerball numbers be? That's a really good question. Well, if I start doing lottery stuff, I will definitely let you know. We'll see. We'll see if I have some luck with the Powerball. Then I'll share with you my secret. But yeah, you could light a candle even for this new moon. It's always good. And if you're looking for more insight as to how to manifest with the moon, I do have a Zoom class next Wednesday, actually on the new moon. The link to that is in the description below. But just have fun with it. It's all about a new beginning. So when you're looking at manifesting for the new moon in Sagittarius, check to see where 1 degree of Sagittarius falls in your astrological chart. So what we're going to go through is your LuckyScopes or your tarot scopes, your horoscopes, using the whole house system, which I don't like. I like Placidus. So I would suggest you definitely look to see where 1 degree of Sagittarius is falling in your chart. And for the extra luck that we're going to be talking about today, check to see where 28 degrees of Pisces falls in your chart. You can also listen to your LuckyScope, which we're going to go through. We're going to go through all 12 signs, but check to see where 1 degree of Sag and 28 degrees of Pisces fall in your astrological chart for some extra luck this new moon in Sagittarius. So Aries, this new moon in Sagittarius will be hitting your 9th house, the house of the higher mind. So you have a new beginning in these areas. Wherever you might want to expand, there's a new beginning there for you. And you're going to have some extra luck in this new beginning. So luck with foreign travel, long distance travel, luck with languages, anything foreign with the 9th house. So foreign affairs, foreign languages, stuff like that. Also, if you are a writer or a presenter of some sort, this is really a good transit for you. It's good for publishing, broadcasting. And also, if you're looking to learn more, maybe through higher education, great luck there. It's also good for risk, adventure, gambling. This is definitely a good time for you to gamble. Just know your limits, Aries. Religion, philosophy, ethics, and morals. So new beginnings in all these areas and some extra luck too. And if you're looking for some extra luck, Aries, well, that 28 degrees of Pisces is hitting your solar 12th house, or the 12th house in the whole sign system. And this is your house of the subconscious. It's the house of behind the scenes activity, the stuff that you do in private. It also pertains to using your imagination, visualizing, creativity, dream work, like recording your dreams and seeing where you're at vibrationally, and spirituality. So if you want some extra luck, Aries, you'll spend some extra time resting. You'll spend some extra time quieting the mind, visualizing, meditating, and really allowing yourself that extra space to relax, because Jupiter will soon be going back into your sign, and you want to definitely make the most of that. So you want to tap into your subconscious and train yourself to believe whatever it is that you want to achieve, right? First, you make your beliefs, and then your beliefs make you. So let's see, Aries, what else you need to know using the tarot for your new moon in Sagittarius, and what's going to make you even more lucky. Let's see. What's going to make Aries even more lucky for the new moon in Sagittarius? What's going to make Aries more lucky? What's going to make Aries more lucky? What's going to make Aries more lucky? Okay. So 4 of Cups is going to make you even more lucky. So this 4 of Cups, he looks like a little chagrined. Some might call him apathetic, but no, not always. I think with 4 of Cups, you're going to feel more lucky, and you're going to be more lucky by being content and really just satisfied, right? So the perfect vibrational space for manifestation is being satisfied but eager for more. So you want to make sure that you're feeling stabilized, emotionally secure, comfortable. Like you don't need anything. It would be nice, but you're filled up with contentment. So be satisfied and eager for more for this new moon in Sagittarius for even more luck. That should be great for you, Aries. So Taurus, for this new moon, I'm giving you a bouquet of, well, not black roses. I'm going to include 1 black rose in there for you with some maroon roses. And this is because you're going through an 8th house transit, this new moon in Sagittarius, which is really all about letting go. The 8th house is ruled by Scorpio, so it's all about metamorphosis. It's about rebirth. It's about transforming yourself so you can become more powerful. So in order to transform, it's all about letting go, right? So there's a new beginning for you around birth, death, metaphorical death, sex, great stuff there in terms of sex, transformation, mysteries, merged energies, bonding, new beginning for you around joint resources, joint enterprises, other people's resources, other people's money, real estate, inheritances, investments, and taxes. So you have luck in all these areas and a new beginning. But really, Taurus, for your new moon that's transiting your 8th house, it's all about boundaries, the ones that you set and the ones you dissolve. So if something is making you feel bad about yourself, well, you need to set a boundary. That's your responsibility, right? You got to create a boundary to protect yourself. The other side of that is if somebody or something is making you feel amazing and really, really good, well, maybe dissolve that boundary. Maybe move in a little bit closer to somebody or something that is making you feel good for further empowerment. But the point of this transit is transformation for your empowerment. So let go. What is love flows, what is not goes. And Taurus, for some extra luck, well, check out your friends, right? You got Jupiter at 28 degrees Pisces hitting your solar 11th house, the 11th house in the whole sign system. So you're going to have some extra luck when it comes to your hopes, dreams, wishes, and ideals. So if you've had any big goals, this is going to be a time where you're going to be extra lucky in pursuing them. Also, you're going to find extra luck with groups, teams. So maybe you need a new tribe and there's luck there, or maybe you have a tribe already and you're going to have some luck. They're going to help you. Also, really great luck in terms of friends, right? The 11th house has to do with friends. It's really about the love that you receive from others. So it's a matter of being open to that and allowing yourself to receive it. A lot of good luck around friends. Also, the 11th house rules big lump sums of money. The second house is about money that you make. You get a paycheck and it's, consistent. But the 11th house is big lump sums. So if you build it, they shall come. Maybe do something that allows people to give you big lump sums of money. Also, networking is going to be extra lucky for you, Taurus, as well as surprises. So if you have any surprises this new moon cycle, they're likely to be very advantageous for you. So let's see, Taurus, what else you need to know for some extra luck, your new moon in Sagittarius. So extra luck for Taurus. What's going to bring Taurus extra luck? This new moon in Sagittarius. Taurus, extra luck. This new moon in Sagittarius. Taurus. Woo! A card fell. Ooh. And it's a good card, too. You got the star card that fell. But let's see what else you get. What is going to make Taurus extra lucky for your new moon in Sagittarius? Judgment. Okay, so this is cool. You're going to have extra luck, Taurus, when you are really judicious. So what I mean by that is being very, very careful in making your decisions, really weighing things. So you're going to have more success, more luck this new moon, the more carefully you weigh your decisions. The Judgment card is also about the definite taking of a step, right? So, for instance, if your new moon in Sagittarius is in, it's hitting your 8th house, a definite step would be like setting that boundary, right? Or making a decision about that, or dissolving that boundary, or merging your resources with somebody else. But the Judgment card is about making an absolute move, like definitely doing something and definitely saying goodbye to yesterday. The Judgment card does link to Pluto, which does link to the 8th house. So this is actually very apropos for you. So make sure that you're making a decision, all your decisions, and weighing all the factors carefully, right? And allow yourself to be reborn. That's really what the Judgment card is all about. It's all about allowing yourself to be reborn. And also, I think with the Judgment card, it's allowing yourself to awaken that which has been dormant or asleep within yourself. So like if you see this card, these figures are getting out of their grave-like states because they hear the call of the angel. So listen to what your inner being is telling you and just go for it. Just trust your inner being. Definitely with an 8th house transit, you want to go with the flow. You want to be flexible. And that's really true for all of us because we're getting all these planets are going to be in mutable signs. So the fixity that we had with eclipse season, with the Taurus, Scorpio eclipses, well, things are going to be getting a lot more flexible, a lot more malleable, adaptable. So keep that in mind. And for Gemini, well, Gemini, this new moon in Sagittarius will be hitting your 7th house. Your 7th house of partnership. So you're going to have a new beginning when it comes to the other in your life, your relationships, both personal and professional partners. Your audience, if you have an audience. All relationship matters are governed by the 7th house: contracts, marriage, business deals, negotiations, etc. So there's a new beginning here in your 7th house. And if you want some extra luck, Gemini, well, that 28 degrees of Pisces, Pisces is in your 10th, right? So you're going to have some extra luck this new moon with your career. So this is about your image, your position, your status, your fame, your honors, your achievements, your awards. If there's any award or contest or anything like that that you have an opportunity to submit to, well, I would do so. Also about boundaries, rules, discipline, and authority. So with the 10th house extra luck that you have, it's really about tapping into the divine father, the divine father that sets rules, boundaries, and discipline. One of the greatest things that you can ever do for yourself is give yourself rules to follow. So you get some extra luck there. But the main thing is really your partnerships, because this new moon in Sagittarius is hitting that 7th house. So it's all about your honey now, Gemini. It's all about the other in your life, and how you can be supportive, how you can be a really good partner, and what partners you want in your life. So let's see what else you need to know, Gemini, like what's going to make you extra lucky for your new moon in Sagittarius. What's going to make Gemini extra lucky? The new moon in Sagittarius. Okay. This makes sense. So 2 of Pentacles is really about balancing, right? He looks like he's juggling things. And if you notice, the water behind him is a little rocky. The tide is high, but he's holding on. So 2 of Pentacles is about juggling 2 different things, or 2 or more different things. It's about law of opposites, right? So be sure to keep score in your relationships in a lot of respects. That's what the 2 of Pentacles means. Like if your honey cooks you a nice meal, well, maybe you load the dishwasher for him, right? Or maybe you went to the movie that he wanted to see, and now it's a matter of you want him to go to the ballet, for instance, right? So it's about keeping score in relationships, a little tit for tat, but balancing things. But it's all about harmonious change. And you're also going to find yourself doing well this new moon when you're doing more than one thing, juggling things, which you, Gemini, are really good at doing. So keep that in mind. Keep score in your relationships, balance things out, and enjoy your new moon. It's going to be a good one for you. So Cancer, your new moon in Sagittarius is hitting your 6th house of lifestyle. This is really about getting your life to run like a well-oiled machine. It rules health, obviously. The most important aspect of your lifestyle is your health, because if you feel good, you're going to be more efficient, right? You're going to let the energy of the universe, life force energy, flow through you. It's not going to drain you very much, right? So it's about your health. It's about your work, service, your schedules, your routine, your organization. Also, of course, fitness, diet, exercise. Also, small pets and your employees. So you have a new beginning in this area. So it's about creating a new regime for yourself. It could be about finding new work. You're going to have luck in that area, definitely. Also, if you want to revamp your day-to-day regime, the nuts and bolts of your daily operations, well, this is a great moon for you to do that. Also, if you're looking to, take your pet to the vet, or if you're looking to get a pet, a small animal, that might be cool. And also, if you're a business owner and you have employees, well, there's a new beginning here for you and employees. So you might decide to make some new hires. And if so, you're going to have some luck there. So keep that in mind. And for some extra luck, Cancer, well, you got Pisces transiting your 9th house, which is the house that Sagittarius actually rules. So it's all about expanding your mind, Maybe there's a trip that you can take. You're going to have some luck in foreign affairs. This could be going on a trip. This could be learning a new language. This could be meeting a foreigner. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. And also, if you are a writer, there's some extra luck for you in terms of publishing, or if you're a presenter, broadcasting. And if you're interested in learning more, well, this is a great transit for that as well. Universities and higher education fall under the 9th house, as does risk, adventure, and gambling. So the 9th house, it's all about expanding your horizons, going beyond what you know. So allow yourself to go beyond your stretch, explore new territories, and broaden your mind, however that might be. But the main issue for you, Cancer, this new moon, is to get your life running like a well-oiled machine, making sure your body is all tuned up and that you love the work that you're doing, that you're showing up every day, and then it feels really good, that every day feels really great. So let's see what else you need to know, Cancer, for some extra luck. This new moon in Sagittarius for you. Extra luck for Cancer. Cancer, new moon in Sag. Extra luck for Cancer. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. So, Ace of Wands is the second most powerful or highest energy card in the tarot, the first being the Sun. So you're going to have plenty of raw energy. So the aces are all about potential. It's a matter of there's this seed of passion, right? Think of it as like a blazing torch, right? The Ace of Wands. You could say, okay, I have all this energy. I'm going to use this to white tornado my house and clean my house. Or I could say, I'm going to create a new identity, a brand new identity. Or I'm going to find a new job, whatever it might be, right? So with the Ace of Wands, you get to put this fiery energy toward whatever it is that you wish, and you will have good results because there's a lot of energy there. Just the issue with Ace of Wands, it's very raw, right? So like you could wake up feeling Ace of Wands and then get into a fight that you don't need to really get into. So you want to focus your energy, especially because Mars is retrograde. Like you don't want to start fights typically with Mars retrograde, right? Certainly don't start them. If somebody starts with you, then do what you need to do to react and remedy the situation, but try not to start any fights. Mars is retrograde. And when we look at historically, when Mars was retrograde, those countries that fired the first shot during a Mars retrograde lost the war. So think of that metaphorically. So you want to use this Ace of Wands energy in a productive way. Allow yourself to focus on what it is that you want and put this blazing torch toward whatever you wish. Oh, you have a lot of Cancerians in your chart. That's really good. They're very, very nurturing, loving, caring, and kind. So it's all about making Cancers feel at home. That could be good. Oh, and you're going to Ohio too. It depends on where you're at. So if you're a Cancer and you're going, there's going to be some extra luck in your ninth. So the ninth house has to do with long distance travel. So I'm not sure where you are, Grandma Nay. So it wouldn't be necessarily a long distance travel. It depends. I don't know exactly where you are in comparison to Ohio. I would say long distance would be like 3,000 miles, whereas anything maybe like 1,000 miles would be short distance. So I think you could probably, depends on where you are. Tell me where you are, and I'll let you know whether that's a ninth house thing. In any case, it's 1,000 miles? I would say that's a ninth house thing. Why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's say it's a ninth house thing. So for you, Leo, this new moon in Sagittarius is hitting the house that your sign rules, the fifth house. So you have a new beginning in areas that you really, really love. Affection, right? You're very affectionate, most affectionate sign of the zodiac. Self-expression, your hobbies. The fifth house has to do with things that you just really, really, really love. Romance, your children, if you have any children, a new beginning for you in regard to them. creations, anything that you create. This could be a really great new creative cycle for you. Affairs, true love. It's funny, but the fifth house pertains to like flings, affairs, one night stands, but also true love. So ostensibly, you could fall in love with somebody over a 3-day weekend and never see them again. Theoretically, right? So it's not a partnership house. It's more about play, but still could be a lot of fun. You can always lead that fifth house relationship into a seventh house one. That's always ideal. Also rules risk and speculation, the fifth house, fun and play. So new beginnings and luck in these areas for you, Leo. And for some extra luck, well, Leo, if you want some extra luck, let go. Let go and transform. What is love flows, what is not goes. Because you got Pisces transiting your 8th house of rebirth. So this is about empowerment through letting go. It rules sex, intimacy, transformation, bonding, joint resources. This might be time to really join powers with other people, right? Join together with others. And also rules other people's resources. So there's some extra luck with your honey's money if you're in a relationship. Also extra luck for you in regard to real estate, inheritances, investments. Might be a good time to invest. And also taxes. Maybe you'll get a nice refund, or there's some luck with your taxes. There's some extra luck there. But the macro issue for you, Leo, is a new beginning in terms of your creativity and doing things that you really, really love. So keep that in mind. And let's see, Leo, what card you get for some extra luck for yourself this new moon in Sagittarius. It's a fire sign moon. It's going to be great for you, Leo. So some extra luck for Leo. Luck for Leo. New moon in Sagittarius. I like this. Page of Cups. So Page of Cups, he's a page, right? So he's a youngster, and cups are about emotion, love. So the Page of Cups is really all about allowing your heart to be captured, allowing yourself to reinvigorate those old feelings of love, of openness. You know, sometimes we fall in love and we get married, and it's all about picking the kids up from soccer and dealing with this and home repairs, and you know, that idealistic sense of love light shining from you can sometimes be overshadowed by the responsibilities, right? So this is about, you know, being a little kid, you know, being that little kid within yourself that is seeing everything with wonder, with bright eyes, right? So this is about letting your heart be captured. Maybe it's a new creative project or an old creative project that's going to get reinvigorated. Or maybe there's somebody that you really, really like and that really turns your lights on, and you're feeling these feelings like you may have felt when you were younger, right? So the Page of Cups really encourages you to let your love light shine, to go out on a limb. And, you know, I think in terms of relationships, take things a little bit slow, right? Allow yourself to enjoy them. So, yeah, really good card, Leo, for your 5th house. I really like that one for you. So enjoy that. That could be really good, too, for your transformation, allowing yourself to let go. So for you, Virgo, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. You got this new moon in Sagittarius transiting your 4th house. So the 4th house is all about your emotional security. It's what makes you feel secure and all at home within the self. It really is about your foundation. So it can be your home, your privacy, your security. It also pertains to your parents, particularly your mother and your mothering abilities. So this new moon for you, Virgo, key is to really tap into the divine mother. Keep that in mind. So what would the perfect mother to yourself do? How would you be the perfect mother? Tap into that divine mother, because you want to nurture yourself, get your cup overrunneth, and then you're going to be able to care for other people. So care for yourself first, There's lots of luck there and a new beginning. And also this does actually pertain to home as well. So if you're looking for a new home, that could be really, really good. Well, it was nice to see you, Grandma Nay. Yes, please. Thank you. I'll see you soon. Have a wonderful day, okay? So, Virgo, this is really a great time for you to improve your home, find a new home, do anything like that, right? Anything that makes you feel more secure. This could be about buying some nice extra bedding, make yourself even more comfortable. It's about creating that nest, metaphorically as well as literally, because we take our home around us wherever we go. So it's all about feeling at home within the self. And if you want some extra luck, Virgo, well, you're going to have some extra luck in terms of your partnerships, because Pisces, Jupiter, which is now in Pisces, and it's direct the day of the new moon, will be transiting your solar 7th house, and the whole house system, your 7th house. So there's some extra luck for you in regard to partnerships, the other in your life. So the 7th house pertains to all partners, your personal partners, your professional partners, and also your audience, if you have an audience. The 7th house also pertains to relationship matters like contracts, marriage, negotiations, business deals. So you got some extra luck there. But the macro issue for you, Virgo, is your home, feeling at home within the self. It's time to nest and rest. So let's see, Virgo, what you need to know for some extra luck for your new moon in Sagittarius. Extra luck for Virgo, this new moon in Sag. Extra luck for Virgo, this new moon in Sag. Okay, so 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords would say you're going to have some extra luck this new moon when you don't obsess, right? When you are not misusing the imagination. And that's what worrying does. Clearly here, we see this figure on the card, and they're up late at night. But the cool thing about this card is, see this blanket? The blankie? Well, the blankie actually contains all the astrological symbols, which suggests that even during times of turmoil, of mental strife, spirit is with you, right? So you will always have that spirit. I think the big advice, Virgo, for you with this is to make sure you're getting your worrying done in an efficient amount of time. So like if you feel like you need to worry, and Virgos do that, they are needless worriers, almost to the point of Cancer, what Cancer does, the sign of Cancer. So if you're going to worry, maybe say, okay, I'm going to worry for 5 minutes, or I'm going to worry tomorrow, but put a limit on it, right? Because when you're worrying, what you're doing is you're thinking about those things that you do not want to have happen. And that's creating that timeline, so to speak, to make it more probable. So it's really not practical to worry. So do what you can, especially before you go to sleep at night. Before we go to sleep at night, is the most important time for us, right? A lot of times what happens is because we're so busy during the day, then we curl up in bed at night, and then we have time to worry about things. And the problem with that is if we're falling asleep worrying, whatever we're thinking about before we fall asleep, our subconscious grasps onto it and we marinate in it overnight. So you certainly don't want to worry before you go to sleep. So for extra luck, Virgo, this new moon, don't worry. Let go of your anxiety. Maybe do something to release that anxiety, journal or rest or what have you, and then turn it over to spirit. Turn it over to God, source, your higher power, but don't worry if you can help it. And Libra, this new moon in Sagittarius, will be hitting your 3rd house. Your 3rd house, your 3rd solar house, your 3rd house in the whole sign system. And really, it's all about communication, which you're very good at, Libra. So talking, thinking, text, tweets, new beginnings in that area. You could also have some luck in that area. So who knows? Maybe you need to put a tweet out while we still have Twitter that might get you some more exposure for your business. Or maybe it's a matter of even dating, online dating could be a very 3rd house thing. Maybe you'll find somebody via dating, even if it's a friend. The third house also rules siblings, neighbors, your neighborhood. So there could be some extra luck there or a new beginning there. Also, short distance travels, schools, teachers, community affairs, learning and teaching. So new beginnings in one or more of these areas, as well as some extra luck. So keep that in mind. If you want even more luck, well, Libra, Pisces, Jupiter in Pisces is transiting your 6th house in the whole sign, or your solar house, your solar 6. So you're going to have some extra luck when it comes to your daily routine. So the 6th house rules lifestyle. It's your day-to-day operations, the nuts and bolts of your life, health, work, service, your schedules, your organization, your routine, fitness, diet, exercise, small pets, and employees. So you have some extra luck in these areas too. So if you're looking for a new job, if you want to get healthier, if you want to create a new routine for yourself, if you want to start a diet or an exercise program, maybe you want to get a new small pet, or maybe you want to have a new employee or get some new employees if you're a business owner. Some extra luck there. But Libra, the macro issue for you this new moon is really your communications. And the most important person you'll ever communicate is yourself. So make sure that your self-talk is on point with what you want to accomplish. Make sure that you're a good cheerleader to yourself. As a Libra, you're really good at cheering other people on and making people feel great, but make sure you're also that cheerleader to yourself. So let's see, Libra, what you need to know for some extra luck for your new moon in Sagittarius. Luck for Libra, extra luck for Libra, this new moon in Sagittarius. How apropos, Libra. King of Swords. So king in the tarot, the kings in the tarot rule the cardinal signs, and swords rule the air signs, right? So this is actually cardinal air, which is you. So King of Swords, really it's about mastery of the intellect. And he's very, very just King of Swords. So really this is suggesting that you really use your noggin. It might be a matter of, with this being a third house transit for you, to really master something intellectually or even to teach it. Really the King of Swords is all about being just and being forthright and being fair, right? It's about mastery over that intellect, right? And also expressing your intellect, because it's a king. So it's a masculinized form of that air element expression, right? So do whatever you can to definitely take your authority when it comes to your mind and increase your authority for this new moon. It's pretty cool. You got King of Swords, which rules your sign, Libra. So Scorpio, you're going to like this new moon, I think, quite a bit. It's going to be hitting your 2nd house of finances, which also pertains to your self-worth, your voice. Remember, your voice is very important in terms of your income, your sense of value, your sense of self-esteem. So you want to make sure your throat feels really good. If you have any tension in your throat area, definitely do what you can to release it. Maybe you need to tell somebody off. Maybe you need to give somebody a piece of your mind. Maybe you just need to open up that energy by venting to a friend or singing in the shower. But make sure your throat feels really good. Also, this area of your chart rules talent, skills, so you may want to increase those, enhance those. Also rules money, your income, your value, and also your values. If you want to feel valuable, if you want to raise your self-worth, then we all need to do is to live a value-oriented lifestyle. So if you value feeling really good, but you don't feel really good, your value is going to go down. If you value beauty and you don't feel like there's beauty around you, your value is going to go down. If you value beauty and you have plenty of beauty around you, your value is going to go up. So if you can look at what you really value now in your life and make sure that you're living a value-oriented lifestyle, that is to say that you are taking action and fulfilling your values every day, then you're going to feel more valuable. You're going to make more money. Your self-esteem is going to skyrocket. So really, happiness is all about value fulfillment. So determine what your top values are. Also, the second house pertains to your body in some respects, and also your sensuality, your sensual sensations. So you get a new beginning and some extra luck in this area. Definitely, if you're looking for more money, now's the time to put yourself out there and do what you can to ask for that raise, perhaps. And for some extra luck, Scorpio, well, you're going to have some extra luck if you have some fun and you play. Pisces at 28 is hitting your solar fifth house of affection, which rules self-expression, hobbies, romance, your children if you have any, or if you want to have any, actually. That could be really good for you. Creations, affairs, true love, risk, speculation, fun, and play. So you get some extra luck in these areas too. So if your kid is off to college, maybe this is going to be an opportune time for you to help him with his college applications. There's luck in regard to your children. If you're a creator, an artist, you might have luck with your artwork. So there's some really great luck for you, Scorpio, when it comes to things that you really love and your creations. But the macro issue is really your values and your money. Hey, shiny side, nice to see you. Yeah, you got some really great transit going on right now. It's hitting your money, your fun zone. I think it's going to be a great new moon. So let's see, Scorpio, what else you need to know. What's going to make you even more lucky for your new moon in Sagittarius. Make you even more lucky, Scorpio. New moon in Sag. What's going to make Scorpio even more lucky? Sag. Let's see. Make Scorpio even more lucky. The new moon in Sag. Make Scorpio even more lucky. New moon in Sag. Even more lucky. New moon in Sag. You have the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is all about potential, right? It's the other side of the female archetype in the tarot. So in the tarot, we got the High Priestess, who is sort of hidden and obscured, and she's really secretive, very, very psychic. And then you have the other female archetype in the tarot, which is the Empress, which is very, very open and very, very, she bears all. Like whatever's inside the Empress has to come out, right? With the High Priestess, though, she keeps her secrets close to her vest. She knows a lot. She's very, very psychic, but she doesn't really reveal it. So with this card, you're going to have some extra luck when you allow yourself to tap into your intuition. This is a very witchy card. It's about feminine power and intuition. So definitely get in touch with what it is that you know that you're not always aware of. So it's all about quieting down the mind and listening to your inner voice, because that's going to lead you to more money, right? Maybe ask spirit, like, okay, what's going to lead me to more financial fulfillment, right? Or even with your fifth house, you know, what's going to lead me to more play, right? So trust your intuition. A very, very good card. And also with the High Priestess, a gracious influence is most likely going to be entering matters. And this makes a lot of sense because come next week, we're going to have a lot of planets and mutable signs. Very changeable, very adaptable, very malleable. So it's going to be important to not hold on too tightly to any particular outcome. What you want to do is you want to allow yourself to see what it is that you want and go after it, but be open to something better. So with the High Priestess, it's all about letting go and relaxing a little bit. Letting things be. Oh, you wish you had a loving Cancer or fiery Scorpio in your life? Careful what you ask for, Jamie. Well, maybe you can manifest one for your new moon. Nice to see you, by the way. Thanks for joining me. So, Sagittarius, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Sagittarius. This new moon, of course, in Sagittarius is hitting your first house. Hey, Fran Marie, nice to see you. Good afternoon to you. So, Sagittarius, happy birthday. This new moon, of course, is hitting your first house of identity. So it's about your self-assertion, how you assert yourself. The first house is really all about anything first. So your first impression that you make on people, the first time you decide to do something. It has to do also with yourself and your appearance. So you might want to use this new moon to, spruce up your wardrobe or get a new haircut, hairstyle. We get Venus and Mercury both direct. So it is time, it's a good time for a new look, right? And also, it's about your persona, your image, your mask. It's really about your personality. And it's important to remember that when we're talking about personality, our personality determines our personal reality. So if you want a different reality, then all you need to do is change your personality. And that's what this new moon in your sign is about, Sagittarius. Also, it's really good for new initiatives, fresh starts, and beginnings, and a lot of luck for you there. And if you want some extra luck, Sagittarius, well, Pisces is hitting your fourth house in the whole sign system and the whole house system in your solar fourth. So for some extra luck, double down on your self-care. The fourth house is all about emotional security. It's your foundation. It's what makes you feel at home within the self. It does pertain to your parents, especially your mom. So you might want to tap into the divine mother and really enhance your mothering abilities for yourself, nurturing yourself as much as possible, caring for yourself, letting your cup overrun. So then you're able to give plenty to other people. So let your cup overrun. You just only got the notification? Oh, that's okay. Better late than never, magpie by nature. Thanks for joining me. So yeah, double down on your self-care for some extra luck, Sag. But your macro issue is really all about your personality, who you want to be. We're making ourselves up as we go along. There might be the sense that we're this consistent person, but we're making ourselves up every single moment. Charlie Chaplin, as I always say, entered a Charlie Chaplin lookalike contest, and he only got third place. So we're constantly making ourselves up as we go along. So if you want to be somebody else, change your mind, as the song goes. So let's see what else you need to know, Sagittarius, for some extra luck on your Sagittarius new moon. Extra luck for Sagittarius. What's going to bring Sagittarius some extra luck? What's going to bring Sagittarius extra luck for Sagittarius new moon? Oh, now this is interesting. So 8 of Pentacles. You're going to have some extra luck if you take your time and you're prudent and you're careful, which makes a lot of sense, right? Because Sagittarius can be a little fast or very, very fast. They can be very much like lightning. It really correlates to Zeus, right? Sagittarius in a lot of ways. But the 8 of Pentacles would suggest to really take your time, to be prudent and to be practical, and to really just be a little bit more Virgo if you can. So it could be about learning something new and taking some time to really master a craft. It could also be about really looking back at what you may have learned in relationships, in friendships, in old jobs or whatever, and really saying, okay, I don't want to make that mistake again. What do I need to do to be more prudent or careful so I'm not repeating the same mistake? So I'm making this story a new story for you. So be prudent, be practical. There might be some really good advantages to focusing a little bit more on work during this time too. So keep that in mind, Sagittarius, with your 8 of Pentacles, and happy birthday. So Capricorn. So Capricorn, this new moon in Sagittarius is hitting your 12th house. So it's preparing you for your birthday. So essentially, think of it this way. The 12th house is the subconscious, right? So think of it in terms of baking a cake. You're putting all the ingredients in the cake. You're putting the cake in the oven. That's what's going on now with your 12th house transit. And then come your birthday, you're going to jump out of the cake. Happy birthday. But what you put in the cake is the 12th house. What you put in your subconscious is what you become. It's what you are. So during this time before your birthday, you're flooding your subconscious with what you want to create, what you want to manifest, who you want to be, or who it is that you are, right? Tapping into that. So this is a good time for you to definitely get some extra rest, tie up loose ends, complete things, allow yourself to get some extra sleep and let go. The 12th house is really all about letting go and letting God. So if you've been working really hard towards something, well, obviously you're reaching this completion. So try to finish it up, sure, but definitely let go a little bit. It's also a very fertile time for your imagination. You might find yourself being very, very psychic. The 12th house is the most psychic house. So keep that in mind. You might want to get some extra sleep. You might want to enjoy your imagination, visualizing things, maybe get into your creativity, enjoy creativity. Really good time, Capricorn, to keep a dream journal, because you can record your dreams and then you find out where you're at vibrationally, what needs to be fixed, what needs to be made to feel better. And it's also about your spirituality. So you got a new beginning here, which is a big deal. It really is all about your subconscious, and we can't underestimate the importance of the subconscious because we get in life what we subconsciously believe that we are. So don't give yourself the luxury of a negative thought, Capricorn. Do whatever you can to just really be disciplined and be like, no, think positively. This is what I want to happen, or this could be good too. Everything is working out for me. Affirmations are good. Affirmations, when you ask yourself a question, why is everything working out for me? As opposed to the affirmation, everything's working out for me. So keep that in mind. And for some extra luck, Capricorn, well, it's all in your mind with Pisces transiting your solar third house, or your third house in the whole sign house system. So you're going to have some extra luck when it comes to communication. The most important person you're ever going to communicate with is yourself, of course. So make sure your self-talk is really up to speed with your goals. But it's also about all your communication. So you might have some extra luck in terms of coming up with ideas or writing, if you're a writer. Also, some good luck with siblings and some neighbors if you want to create a stronger relationship with them. Good things in regard to your neighborhood. Also, short distance travels. You could have some good luck going on a short distance trip. Maybe a weekend getaway. That could be great. Also, some extra luck when it comes to schools, teachers, your community, learning, and teaching. So definitely follow your excitement and enlighten your mind and communicate. Definitely share what's in your brain. But the macro issue for you, Capricorn, it's going to be nesting and resting, getting yourself all prepared for your birthday, right? So let's see, Capricorn, what else you need to know for some extra luck for your new moon in Sagittarius. Extra luck for Capricorn, extra luck for Capricorn, extra luck for Capricorn. Okay. Page of Swords. So this actually makes a lot of sense since you're going through, with Pisces anyway, a third house transit with Jupiter there. So the Page of Swords, this actually makes a lot of sense. The Page of Swords is like the mood fighter, right? So it's all about, she's a youngster, swords are the intellect, and it's really about learning something new, which could be pertaining to your third house. But the big thing with Page of Swords is not letting your moods or the moods of other people bother you. Like, you got to brush things off, essentially, when you're dealing with Page of Swords. So allow yourself to stay grounded and practical in the sense of, just because something doesn't go your way doesn't mean that that one moment means that you're going to have a whole shit day. It was a shit moment, not a shit day. Likewise, if somebody is in a bad mood, Page of Swords is really keeping you grounded and keeping your mind set on what it is that you want to see. So it's a matter of, if somebody wants to be in a bad mood, that's their prerogative. If somebody wants to be in misery, that's on them. That's fine. It shouldn't affect you. So definitely make sure that you're keeping your mood bright, because your mood obviously determines your emotional state, right? And that's your vibration. That's what you're broadcasting. And you also, with the Page of Swords, you don't want to think those thoughts that don't feel good. You want to think those thoughts that feel really good, that make you feel good. So watch out for any negativity, and definitely don't be affected by other people's moods. Keep that in mind, Capricorn. Additionally, for you Aquarians, well, Aquarius, this new moon in Sagittarius is hitting your 11th house, which is actually the house that your sign rules. So it's all about aspirations, your greatest hopes, dreams, wishes, and ideals. 11th house also pertains to your groups, teams, friendships. It could be about your tribe. Really, the 11th house is the love that you receive from other people. And it also, lucky you, pertains to big lump sums of money that you might get in one lump sum, as opposed to the second house when you're getting that consistent money that you can usually expect. The 11th house is big lump sums that come. So keep that in mind. And also networking and surprises, new beginnings in all of these areas. If you have some surprises that come up, they're probably going to be pretty good. So keep that in mind. Get some luck in these areas and a new beginning. So maybe there's a new beginning in terms of the groups that you're in. Maybe there's new beginning in terms of your dreams. Maybe there's a new dream, or it's a matter of you're actually going to be able to take action on your highest dreams, hopes, and ideals. Or there's a new club, a new group you can join. And for some extra luck, Aquarius, well, Jupiter, having gone back into Pisces, turns direct on this new moon, which hits your solar second house. So, yeah, you might be Mr. or Mrs. or Miss Moneybags with the second house. Second house is all about your finances, right? But it also pertains, in addition to money, your self-worth, your voice, your talents, your skills. So this could be a really great time, not just for making more money, but for enhancing and developing your talent, skills, and abilities. It's also a really good time for you to make sure that you're living a value-oriented lifestyle. Happiness is really all about value fulfillment. So maybe check in with yourself and say, well, this matters more to me now than it did before, or this is now higher priority. Your values may have changed, especially with eclipse season, which we're in the fixed signs. You're a fixed sign. So check in with your values and make sure that you're doing something to fulfill them every single day. Then you will be living a value-oriented lifestyle, and you'll feel more valuable. You'll feel great. Also, the second house pertains to your body in a way, and also your sensuality. So be sure to make sure your body is all tuned up for some extra luck. That's going to help spirit, universal life force energy flow through you. So keep your body feeling great. But the macro issue for you, Aquarius, is your hopes, dreams, wishes, ideals, your groups, aspirations. So let's see. But let's see what else you need to know, Aquarius. What's going to make you extra, extra lucky this new moon in Sagittarius? What's going to make Aquarius even more lucky for the new moon? Aquarius, what's going to make Aquarius more lucky for the new moon? What's going to make Aquarius more lucky for the new moon? Wow, this is interesting. The star. So the star actually rules your sign in the tarot. Star is ruled by the sign of Aquarius. So this is about letting your star shine, right? Allowing yourself to be inspired, right? Like feel your heart and know that the heart is actually a portal. Yeah, it's our heart. It's our heart, and it pumps blood throughout the whole system, networks, right? But it also is a portal, and that spark of infinite creation is there. So let that light up, let that fill up your energy, and then shine that out to the world. The star is really all about, it's about freedom. It's about allowing yourself to be inspired. You might find yourself detached, even more detached under this influence. But I think the big advice is to let your star shine, that you're going to get more luck when you allow yourself to be inspired. So allow yourself to be inspired. And if you're not inspired, get into a better feeling place and then ask spirit or ask source, like find something that captures my imagination, find something that inspires me. But yeah, this is the card that your sign rules and makes sense for good luck for you this transit. And last but never least, the fishies. My fishies. One of my favorite signs, Pisces. This new moon in Sagittarius is going to be hitting your 10th house of career, status, your public image, your position, your fame, your honors, your achievement, awards. It's not a bad time to submit to a contest or, even trying to impress VIPs. It's really a good time for you to make some major strides for yourself professionally. Additionally, the 10th house does pertain to boundaries, rules, and discipline and authority. So it's a really good time for you to tap into the divine father. That's the energy here. And by tapping into that divine father, you're going to give yourself rules. You're going to be more disciplined, which is really key to success in a lot of respects, right? So, some really good things for you professionally, Pisces, some new beginnings in these areas, and also some extra luck. And with Jupiter in your sign, this new moon, and trining the new moon, this is really, it's all about you asserting yourself and who you want to be. Again, we're making ourselves up as we go along. Determine who you want to be. Make the decision of who you want to be. Trust in the decision that you make, and then act like you trust the decision. So you make the decision, you trust the decision, then you act like you trust the decision. The first house is all about anything first. Your first impressions, the first time you do something. So anytime you do something new for the first time, you're going to have some extra luck in that area. There's also some extra luck with yourself and your appearance, right? So the first house does have to do with the package you present to the world. So you could have some extra luck by going for a new style or enhancing your wardrobe, anything like that. It's also about your persona, your image, your mask. So think about how you might want to come across on a first impression basis. That could be cool. But really, you get some extra luck for anything that you do that's new. So new initiatives, new beginnings, lots of luck there for you, Pisces. But the macro issue for you is your career. So definitely think about what mark you want to make on the world, what legacy you want to leave behind, Pisces. And let's see what extra luck you can have this new moon. What's going to make you extra lucky, Pisces, this new moon in Sagittarius. Extra luck for Pisces, this new moon in Sag. Extra luck for Pisces in Sag. Well, 8 of Wands. This card is actually Mercury in Sagittarius. So it's a Sagittarius card. The 8 of Wands, the advice here is to strike while the iron is hot. Do whatever you can to be fast, right? Be swift, be direct. And also, this could be about allowing yourself to fall in love at first sight, right? That's one of the meanings of 8 of Wands, falling in love at first sight. It also could be travel by air. It's about speed. So the advice for you, Pisces, is to strike while the iron is hot, to go after things and to be fast, right? Definitely be fast. Oh, for Aquarius, Sonia? I bet it does. So yeah, there we have it, folks. Our new moon in Sagittarius for all of the signs. I do appreciate you watching. Do remember that I do readings, one-on-one readings. I do coaching, longer extended sessions that are consistent, that help you with your goals, whatever you want to achieve. Also classes. Remember, I have that class that next week on manifesting with the moon. I also do parties. We can do parties via Zoom or in LA, or hey, if you want to fly me out wherever you are, I could do that too. And most important, since we're upon this season of giving, gift certificates. you can give the gift of insight. I'll tell you, the gift certificates that have been redeemed, people are always very, very happy with the reading. It's a very novel gift, and it is really life-changing, I think. And I think my clients would agree. So keep that in mind. All that is in the description below. But if you're not wanting to give a gift certificate to see me, well, I got lots of other things that you can give this holiday season. Move over, Oprah. It's Joshua's favorite things. We're going to be talking about holiday gifts for every sign next Friday, a week from this Friday. That's a day after Thanksgiving. We're going to be focusing on, gifts for every sign, but especially small businesses. The next day, November 26th, is Small Business Saturday. So in honor of that, in honor also of small businesses all around the country, or really all around the world, we'll be talking about some cool holiday gifts for every sign, maybe some stocking stuffers. And really, there's going to be, of course, a metaphysical slant to my favorite things. So join me next week. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be very celebratory, and it'll be a lot of fun. We'll enjoy it. Yes. Oh, thank you, Common gave you. I do appreciate that. And a big heart to you, Sonia. Oh, I'm glad. Yes, we're going to have a lot of fun. It could be good stocking stuffers. And really, with the favorite things that I have, there could be some really great things that you want to incorporate, because a lot of them are going to be metaphysical, and they're aligned with manifestation and learning and cool things like that. So join me next week for that. And, of course, I'll be here Monday, too, the Monday coming up on the 21st for This Week Astrology. And we can talk about more about this new moon in Sagittarius and all the other aspects for the week. So join me for that on Monday. And the link to all of that is in the description below. So thank you again, everyone. Oh, you got to get a gift certificate for your boyfriend to see me? Oh, that's good. Okay. That's a really good idea. And very brave, I must say. I'm just kidding. But yes, enjoy, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. And thank you for joining me. I shall see you next week for Shizzle. Have a great new moon in Sagittarius. Bye-bye for now.